Hello everyone, this is Night Force here. Recently I've been asked to make a video about making videos. So I figured why not go ahead and make a let's play how to make a let's play video. So let's begin with this, alright? First off, you're going to need a computer. That's a no-brainer. Next off, necessary software. You're going to need some recording software, which I use Snagit. Several other people use like unregistered hike cams and whatnot, blah 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 blah. I find Snagit to do my job. Alright, next off you're going to need Windows Movie Maker. We'll get into that later. Paint Shop Pro could be useful. Animation Shop 3 can be useful. Both from wherever, I think it's Jasic. I can't ever remember the name. Media Player Plastic is always very, very useful. Everyone should have it. Audacity would be great for editing audio or bumping up the volume if you need it. And Switch Sound Converter and Prism Video Converter can also help, move along with the whole editing of videos and sound effects and stuff like that. Alright. Unnecessary gaming stuff I would say you need is Fusion. Everybody says Fusion, and I got it. I used it during the harder levels, but it started to lag because Fusion seems to eat up resources a little, like a fat kid in a candy shop. I would prefer to use Gens. Gens is good. It's nice. It's tasty. And it runs a lot smoother. Necessary for all old NES games is the ZSNES. This is pretty much anything you would ever need in any kind of Mario ROM hack. Very nice and tasty. Next thing that would also be useful, instead of using your keyboard to play your games, it'd be very useful to get a controller like this. This is exactly what I use. A Logitech. Enter. This is what you would use to play your ROM hacks. It's very simple, easy, and you can assign each button to whatever command you would like in your ZNES. For those of you that don't know, Toshiro just walked in. For those of you who don't know, or don't know how to, we're going to open up ZSNES. We're going to go to Config and Input. Right now I don't have mine plugged in, but up you push up, down you push down. You just pretty much just press set, and then you push in the directions that you necessarily need in the order that you see, downward and then to the other side and downward. Makes it a little quicker to help you get some wrong hacks going. Save states and stuff, you can pretty much go to config and saves. Save states and several keypads and whatnot. Like I got my save button. I push down on the bottom right joystick. My load is my upper right trigger. And my rewind is the other upper trigger. I forget. I'm too lazy to think about it. Alright, now we got the ZSNES stuff, blah 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 done. The whole controller setup. And I've showed you now the software and stuff. We're now going to move on to the next thing. After you start playing, you record your game. And for those of you that were wondering, I had one question saying, how the heck did I get those artwork side pillars? Very, very simple. Let's see. It's not here. Here we are. The ZSNES background that I have. I pretty much start my recording border here and stretch it all the way down there. Now, if we were to do this, I should really just leave that game thing up. ZSNES. See where it sits. Open up the background, and biff! It fits it in perfectly. Just pretty much drag and drop in the corner, and we got the side artwork. This goes by 16:9 resolution, so it fills in the screen perfectly, which is exactly what I was aiming for. And why is my music not playing anymore? Why is it playing that one? We'll go with that one. Okay, so there's that background. Now, after you record your video and you get it, in the regular form, like unedited, basically, you're going to want to open up Windows Movie Maker. And here we go. We now have the whole complete, total, blah, 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 blah background. This is where we'll be able to edit anything we want in there. For instance, the Z and ES background that I have, which I'll use for like blank moments where I still require the background. I'll be able to put anything I want in the center. Nah. Here's the opening that I've created. Surprising enough, it's a GIF. As you can tell, it's just something that the game can use to run along on some stuff. So, makes it very easy. We're now going to open. No, I don't want to save that. We're going to go with version 2 and open it, of my opening. Down here, you'll see now that I've edited, my mouse is down here, the song that I have playing for my opening, the GIF, and that blank background. Also down here, we have the title overlay, the name of the hacker, and the ROM's name. So when we play it, we'll go over here and you can see how it looks. The hacker's name will be replaced with the hacker's name and the name of the ROM with whatever part it is. And then it ends. Now down here on this little timeline, this is where I would add the new, or the ROM I'm going to be adding. So we're not exactly making a ROM this time. So we're going to cut that. And we're going to make a new one. New. We're going to throw in the Z and ES background just for tests. I actually have no clue how it would work with the thing I'm actually going to be throwing in.